What is good, ladies and gentlemen? You know, when you get harassed from a certain woman, doesn't matter which woman it is, right? Ex-girlfriends, whatever. When a certain girl harasses you so much, and you got to keep dealing with it, what do? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this might offend a lot of people, but my ex-girlfriend, Alexis, Lexie, Gibson, Regine Rogers, right? I'm sure y'all know her. She was arrested about a month ago in London, right? She's from Windsor, but she was arrested in London. She robbed somebody, and she had 3 guys with her that had masks and guns, right? So my ex-girlfriend is out here causing crime in my community with 3 guys with masks and guns. And I'm out here running for mayor of Windsor. Y'all see the difference? Do y'all see who won at life? It feels good to see her fail. You know what this is similar to? This is similar to Donald Trump versus Rosie O'Donnell, right? And she's the Rosie O'Donnell, I'm the Donald Trump. She tried to say this and say that about me. Oh, Tristan thinks he's all that. Oh, Tristan's a wannabe Donald Trump. And hey, you know what? I'm glad you called me that, because that's who inspired me to run for mayor. That's who showed me God exists. But Lexie, for all the problems that you have committed in this community, for all the things that you have done to destroy other people's lives, and for you to go and beg me to help you. You heard you're going to get 30 years, and you know what you did? You went and you got your sister to harass me, because you know my phone number, and then what'd you do after? Oh no, you harassed me yourself. Begged me, and begged me, and begged me to help you. And guess what? I'm not going to help you, because you deserve what you did, all right? You went and caused problems. That's your problem, not mine. I'm going to make Windsor great again. And you can say whatever you want about me, because I'm a lot more successful at life than you. I got a lot more things than you got. You want to talk about your bakery, right? Bakery in quotations, right? I offered to open you your own bakery when I was mayor. I offered to help you have your own factory to produce your products worldwide when I was mayor. But what did you do? No, you decided to do a heinous criminal act. Round of applause, Lexie. Round of applause. How's Glengarry doing for you? You love living over there? Out in the hood? Must feel good, huh? This is the same woman. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the same woman that complained that I wouldn't take her to 5-star restaurants, right? Going to your average spot wasn't good enough. No, she wanted a 5-star restaurant, right? This is the same woman that would complain because you bought her, let's say, whiskey instead of Hennessy, right? You bought her vodka instead of champagne. That type of woman, right? And I don't want to put it in perspective like this, but Lexie is 100% a gold digger, all right? You know that Kanye West and Jamie Foxx song? Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Yeah, that's exactly what Lexie is, gold digger. And you know what? I've known her for a long time. Very, very long time. And if I can go back in time and not spend any moments with her, believe me, I would have. But everybody makes mistakes in life, right? We all make mistakes. Sometimes some are more than others, but we all make mistakes. All I know is I'm very glad that me and her are not together anymore. And to be honest, yeah, she's really good in bed. All right, she gives some good head. She's good at, getting it on. She's got some good ass to her and things like that. But her attitude and the way she carries herself is her problem. And judge me, right? Judge me, because I'm running for mayor of my city. Lexie, I'd love to see you get up and try to run for mayor, right? I don't know what she classifies herself as, because, she says she's black, but then she said she's mulatto, then she said she's half, white and black, or whatever she is, all right? Whatever she calls herself or whatever, she is an epitome of this city. And for her to go and question me, she's a loser. She's a failure, and she's a lowlife. And everything she gets, she deserves. For what she's done, and for what she said about me, and the way she treated me for years upon years, karma's a bitch, isn't it? Karma must feel really good, huh? This is what happens when it's you versus your ex-girlfriend. But, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, when I make Windsor great again, this city will become the next New York. Skyscrapers, Nancy Graywall, 200-foot statue on the Detroit River, a legacy that cannot be denied. A very intelligent yet very beautiful woman killed in a tragic situation, and the current mayor says absolutely nothing. Been over 3 months. Still not a single word from Mr. Drew Dilkins, the bald-headed bandit himself. Absolutely sickening. But Lexie, Gibson Rogers, the way you carry yourself and expect others to do for you is absolutely wrong. There's a reason why you're my ex-girlfriend. And you know what? I don't really think I'd ever go back with you. I've had so much better after you. And that's the reason why you went and harassed every other girl that I've dated after. Every single one, you've harassed them. Because you're mad that I don't go back with you. Why would I go back with you? You lied. You said things about me that, let's be honest, if you said it about anybody else, you wouldn't. You want to say it about me because you try to get under my skin. But I live rent-free in your head. So, round of applause to you, Mrs. Rogers. You failed miserably. You failed your own family. You're a criminal. You're a waste of space. You think you're all that. You try to act like you're fucking Cardi B, like Megan Thee Stallion, all that. You're cringe. All right, let's be honest. You're cringe. You call me certain things, keep hating on me. Keep hating on me. Because I'm the one that's fighting for a future of this city. I'm the one that's promising to make the difference in the world. And you're the one that's failing miserably because you can't get your head out of your ass and realize that your bakery thing, you should have kept doing it instead of wasting your life doing stupid criminal acts. You know what? Lexie, let me give you a final message. Just one last final message. When you do these type of things, why do you do it? Why do you want to cause problems? Why do you want to be a criminal? Why don't you just follow the law and be a regular citizen and live a good life that you can reflect on and enjoy? Why do you want to risk your life and risk everything you have for absolutely nothing? It's ridiculous. It really is. But I don't get why you're like this. I really don't get it. I think you should do better for yourself, and I think you should do better for the people that are in your life. I used to be in your life a long time ago, but there's reasons why that we went our separate ways. But the funniest thing is, I never went and saw what you were doing. No, I can check my profiles on each app that I have, and it shows that you literally view my fucking page 30 times in 24 hours, which is pretty insane, all right? That literally means she's viewing it like, well, every, I'd say 40 minutes, right? 40 or 45 minutes, she's viewing my profile, stalking me, right? Basically stalking me. This is why I said, when you have a woman that plays mind games and does things like this, don't fall for it, right? Don't let it get to you. All she wants to do is play head games. She loves drama, and that's all she's about. Lexie, for what you've done to people is absolutely wrong. And for what you continue to try to do to me is even worse than what you've done your entire life. You literally waste your life slandering me and stalking what I do. Why don't you go and try to do something for your own life? Why don't you make a name for yourself, Lexie? Why do you keep going and trying to ride my dick? Do you miss it that much? Do you miss Mr. 8 inches in you? Is that the problem, Lexie? No, you gotta tell me what your problem is, because you literally go and harass me to the point where I can't even enjoy what I'm doing, right? Say I'm just working on political speech, right? Getting ready to prepare myself, or I'm, eating a meal, drinking a coffee, smoking some marijuana. Oh no, here comes Lexie. Here comes Lexie. Here comes Lexie. All she does is harass me, harass me, harass me. It's like, why can't you get your own life and do your own thing? No, you don't have a life, right? You wasted it being a criminal. So you hate on me because I come from the projects. I come from the hood. But the thing is, I never became a product of my environment. Now, you see, I was better than that. I wasn't what you are. And I never will be what you are. No, I'll be the king of the Rose City. And when I make Windsor great again, I will do something that you would never be able to do. You know, Lexie, you failed miserably. I don't know why I wasted my time with you, wasted my money on you, or even slept with you. Knowing who you really are and how evil you really are, sickening. It's just crazy that you're out here committing crimes, armed robbery with guys with guns that are a bunch of nobody, punk-ass losers that have no life. And I'm someone that's making the difference, similar to what Malcolm X did, similar to what Martin Luther King did, similar to what Donald Trump is doing, similar to even what Charlie Kirk did. I am fighting for a difference in my city. Even the country of Canada, I'm fighting for the difference. That's why I'm advocating for the 51st state, because I know Canada needs freedom of speech to call out the government. I know we need the Second Amendment right to protect our lives and our families from getting home invaded. And most importantly, when it comes to the Canadian dollar at 71 cents, that's a big reason why we got to use America's dollar to save our country. Now, then again, Lexie, don't ever, and I mean ever, try to say things so negative about me, because you should take a look in the mirror at what your life is like before you go and question what I'm doing with my life. You are out here doing the most heinous things in my city. And believe me, when I'm mayor of Windsor, anybody that does any heinous act of crime will face more consequences and justice than what they are currently getting. That's a promise I can make to all the residents of Windsor. Lexie Rogers, you are the epitome of all my ex-girlfriends. You are literally the biggest hater I have. You are so mad that we're not together anymore. You have to stalk me and harass me. You have to target every girl that I'm with just to prove your point. And that's the type of woman you are, right? A gold digger. That is why I said, when I make Windsor great again, and I become the king of Rose City, don't continue hating on me. You'll be forced to acknowledge me. Because, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tristan Time Morency, and I'm gonna make Windsor great again.